Special guest, and it is that time of year. It's everywhere. Eggnog, shortbread, plum pudding. No matter what your cravings are, there are ways to make it through the holidays without packing on the pounds. Registered dietitian Helene Charlebois is here with some of her top tips. I know how you like that.
You said well.
For getting through the festive food minefield, and it is. We're going to try to keep your sugar and calorie count intact, and that is easier said than done, I think.
Sugar and calories, and food and beverages. People tend to forget both, so we're going to start with food. And I'm a big fan of brunch.
Me too.
Because, yes, you can digest, you eat earlier, and we can pick, and we're more social at brunch. So it's really that big meal of the day, and you can still cook your turkey ahead of time. But the key is to any buffet or when there's a lot of food is to put the lowest calorie foods first on your plate.
Okay, so fill yourself up a little bit with the stuff that's good for you.
Well, we eat with our eyes, right? So when you have your plate, if you put the fruit on, and then you put the vegetables on, and you'll always put the most of the first thing. And then you can go to the leaner proteins. Ask for a knife. You see the size of this quiche?
Yes.
I always ask for a knife. And I cut a little piece, and the next person will take the next piece. Don't be shy to ask for a knife.
Okay, I would take the whole thing.
And even croissants, like the size of these croissants sometime. But, you know, ask for a knife, and the next person you'll still want to take the next small piece. So I think if you're hosting, make sure to do more bite size. And then, of course, the fruit cake, make it small little pieces.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting because we think about this stuff as a food consumer, but as a host,
yes,
we can also be doing everybody a favor.
Very small bites, very, very interesting. And then, of course, we move to beverages.
Yes.
And what you start a brunch with, mimosas.
Yes, you do.
And I'm a big fan at this time of the year. It's Trop 50 because it's got 50% less calories and sugar. So we're trying to mind our calories because there's so much, as you were saying before. And it's naturally sweetened with stevia, which is nice to know because that's really the pun word these days for sweeteners.
Yes,
stevia, because it's natural. It's also vitamin enhanced.
Right, so that's key. We have I see basically no sunlight anymore, the hours that I keep, so vitamin D is a big deal.
Vitamin D in the orange flavored one, and with calcium as well, so keep the bone strong. And in the pomegranate blueberry, it's vitamin E and vitamin C, because over the holiday seasons, we're in close quarters with people, so it's important to keep your immune system up. So beverages count. I have some lovely tea in here, and I usually put the pomegranate blueberry in the tea, and it's really, really good.
That's a great idea.
And of course, keeping the orange juice, the Tropicana orange and the pomegranate blueberry around over the holiday season, because it's lower in sugar and calories. It's a great idea.
Okay, and next we're moving on to pre and post party.
Yes, because you don't want to go to parties hungry. That's a rule of thumb we've had forever, but yet we do, don't we? Because we say, I'll be good all day, and then I'll eat a large meal.
Right.
So it's a very good idea to have a base. And what I keep in my desk is oatmeal, and that's why I said, let's put it on, because that's what I do. I just make a little bowl of oatmeal as I'm charting, because I am a real dietitian. I do have patience.
Yes.
As I'm charting, because those parties that are 5 to 7, those are tough, because you're hungry.
Right. It substitutes for dinner, basically.
Yes, you're hungry. So then when you get to the parties, if you have a little bit of a fond, like a little bit of a base, then you tend not to pick as much. When you get home the post, because sometimes we pick on the little wieners with bacon and all that stuff. Remember, if you're going to be eating and you're a little peckish later on, I like breakfast for dinner. So
okay, and why? Why is breakfast a good option?
It's easy. First of all, you get home, you whip up a couple eggs, and you make a toast. Very good comfort food. Very light and structured. Your breakfast meal is usually smaller calories, lower in sugar, lower in fat. So we tend to maybe even a bowl of cereal, a bowl of oatmeal, and like I said, just a scrambled eggs. Easy to do, and then you can go to bed. Nice comfort foods.
Is that good? My daughter always, and I'm trying to get her off of this habit, always asks for a snack kind of before bed.
Yes.
Is that a good rule of thumb for her?
I tell them to keep it under 100 calories.
Okay.
If you have a growing teen, 150, 200 calories, but that's the key. And I think as parents, we forget that these are small little stomachs. So really the snack should be, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Bite size of everything, and she'll be so happy with that.
Yes.
Yes.
She likes her food.
Bowl of cereal or something small.
Okay.
And maybe don't put it in the big breakfast bowls. Put it in like little like a little fruit nappy. So it'll be like special.
This is all such great advice, Helene. Please come more than once a year.
Yes, I will try, because it seems it's always holiday season, yes.
More information, breakfasttelevision.ca.